It's the mind behind the curtain.
Yeah.
With your hosts, Alex and Jose.
That's right, baby.
Back.
How y'all
Part
doing?
2.
Get ready.
We're back.
We're
gonna talk about what's in the vaccine.
Part 2.
Positive and the negative.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get this show going. Welcome back to another segment of the mind the mind behind the curtain. Welcome back to another episode of the mind behind the curtain, and this is part 2, man. This is part 2 of what's in the vaccine.
Yes, and we should just start this off with exactly what I was talking about, the Twilight Zone in the last episode, that when you watch this, hopefully you'll get the gist of it and understand.
And maybe give him a little introduction to the video where you can explain the parallels of what you saw in this video to what's happening today.
I'll do that after the video.
You want to do it after? So
after the video.
Make sure you stay tuned to watch the clip and then
I just want to see if y'all understand it first. Then I'll
see if it makes sense to
talk about it. Here we go.
You are obsolete, Mr. Wordsworth. You have no function, Mr. Wordsworth. You're an anachronism, like a ghost from another time.
I am nothing more than a reminder to you that you cannot destroy truth.
You're a bug, Mr. Wordsworth, a crawling insect, an ugly, misformed little creature who has no purpose here, no meaning.
I am a human being. I exist. And if I speak one thought aloud, that thought lives, even after I'm shoveled into my grave.
Delusions, Mr. Wordsworth. Delusions, the Bible, poetry, essays of all kinds, all of it an opiate. The state has no use for your kind.
Wow.
So basically what they're doing here, they're basically saying that they want to eradicate him and take him away from society because he's no longer worth what they
stand for
in society,
or what they want
to stand
society.
for.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
right? Because they have moved on from the old into the new. So how I related to this, I related it to what is happening now. This is just me. I believe the same thing is happening right now as where we're standing. Mm-hmm. They want to eradicate those who are no more productive in society by pushing this virus out. Mm-hmm. Taking away their pensions because they don't want to pay for their pensions anymore. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, if you look at the WEF, as I've been telling everybody out there, World Economic Forum, they also want to take away people that are working in jobs like driving, in jobs like manufacturing, and have robots take over their place. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's happening as I speak. And if we don't stand up for our rights and for what we believe in and saying, yes, we are still here and yes, we do still exist, you will be obsolete. Just 100%. Like this.
100%, bro. And I saw this clip and this is my first time seeing this clip. And yeah, they talk about the old ways of thinking of a man who believes in God and poetry and reads books to be obsolete because the state has moved on from that old-fashioned way of thinking. And you know what? It dawned on me while I was watching that, bro, that here you have a man that is standing up for faith and God. Right? Religion, yep. Mm-hmm. The belief that there's somebody out there that may protect him and may enlighten him and may carry him through his last years on this planet. Right?
And he wants to express that this is the truth and what you are telling us is lies.
And the truth is faith and religion. Yep. Religion has been with us forever, bro. So if you were to confront somebody right now and tell them, do you believe in God or do you believe in science? Bro, that's the big question right now because we are putting all our faith and all our trust on science right now.
Right now with vaccines, with everything with big tech, it's all to do with that.
That's right. Why can't we just put all of this and let it be in the hands of God? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
perhaps this is what God wants us to go through, bro.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But perhaps there's an evil entity that has actually
push this forward.
Exactly, bro.
To see how God reacts.
And you know what? If you are a person that has faith and believes in the belief that, or the notion that there is a greater spirit, a greater higher power in this world, in this universe, that will protect us. It will in the future. It's gonna come to us, and it's gonna be the reality of things, bro.
Yeah.
Because it has been proven over and over again throughout history that when man tried to eradicate, when men of power tried to eradicate humanity or destroy land and all this stuff, Mother Nature takes care of it. The universe takes care of it. You know.
And there's good people that come forward and take care of it again.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
And those are the good people that stay behind to rebuild.
Yeah, exactly. You know? And it's hard to see right now, but it's happening, man. Everything that video just showed and said, I just feel it. Like when I saw that for the first time, like about a month ago or so, I remembered it when I was a kid watching it, but it just blew me away. Like I remember watching that when I was a kid, but I didn't look at it as that.
No, bro. No,
I was a kid.
Exactly.
Because we weren't in that circumstance as we are now.
Of course, and it probably didn't make sense.
No,
you were just like, oh, poor guy. Why didn't you just let him be?
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
You know, and that's the thing. Like, you know, who is good and who is bad in this whole scenario that we're going through, in this whole experience of the pandemic?
Yeah.
Who is the evil entity? Who is the good entity?
Who's truly behind the whole structure of it, and who's the one pushing it forward onto the masses?
That's right.
That's what I would really like to know. It can't be only big tech. It just can't only be Bill Gates. It has to be one person that's saying this is what we want. No, I think it's
a collective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a whole round table of individuals that have come together and saying this is what we need to do to move forward. This is what we need to do for society. This is what we need to do for our benefit. Who cares about theirs? It's our benefit. We need to rise to the occasion. And
you know, like going back to that clip, like it seemed that they wanted to eradicate the goodness in human beings, bro.
That's what's happening now.
And and again, I say it, like, we're not fighting people. We're not fighting against you. We're not trying to convince you. We're not trying to like say do this, do that. We're just trying to have a clear mind and don't forget to love each other, man.
Yeah, because it's already shown that they are trying to divide us. This is all about division out there, people.
Yeah, anti-vaxxers versus vaxxers.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no, it's not about that.
Yeah.
And then people try to justify it by saying, oh, well, you're an anti-vaxxer, so what? You don't believe in the polio, you don't believe in this, and you don't believe that. Bro, there's children that are being born that don't have to get that vaccine that we got that left us a scar in the arm.
Yeah.
You know, there's kids that I have my nephews, bro, they look at my arm and they're like, oh, what's that, uncle? And I go, I remember the gun, bro. I remember the gun had like 4 needles, bro, and went in there. Injected me with 4 freaking things that I had no idea as a kid, but man, I trusted in my parents. And you know what's so weird about that, bro? Is that I remember being aware of so many, and I have a crazy memory, but I remember being aware of so many things prior to that vaccine. I was more in tune to nature, to the sound, to the earth. Bro, and I'm not bullshitting,
Thank you, because I was the same way until I got vaccinated, dude.
We need to document that. We need to have kids.
Yeah.
We need to have parents in the room, because my parents weren't allowed in there.
Especially the indigo children.
Dude, and then after that, like 3 days later, like nothing made sense anymore, bro.
Oh,
it's almost like they erased my subconscious.
Yeah.
And they put me in another type of subconscious.
That's what it is.
I was functioning on another conscience, like in another level of consciousness. Yeah. I was no longer functioning at a different consciousness where I was in tune with so many things.
Yeah.
It's almost like they blocked my what is it called?
The pineal gland.
The pineal gland.
Yeah.
They blocked my third eye, whatever way you want to describe it.
No,
man.
that's exactly what it is, because when we're young, we're opening our third eye very slowly. We have all these these abilities that are waiting to come out, right? They're in dormancy. They want to come out, right? They're hidden.
Yeah.
And when they did this, they don't want us to. They don't want us to be like that.
And you and I had a theory about that, and it may sound like a conspiracy to many, but we also said, what if? Because we have a segment called "What If," and we got to bring that back, man.
Yeah, we do.
What if this vaccine is making us more robotic? Is making us more, what do you call it? Not submissive.
Submissive.
It's making us more submissive to their orders. You know, and
abide by them.
Yeah, and you're already seeing a different level of compliance by all these people, man.
Well, if you look at the people that are vaccinated, they're acting different now from the ones who aren't vaccinated.
100%.
They are like, stay away from me.
Yeah.
And okay, but you're vaccinated. You should be okay. But no, just stay away from me.
Yeah.
You know, they push us away like we're not supposed to be part of society.
That's right.
You know, like they're better. Like they feel like they're richer.
And like when people ask you, bro, they're like they like you go, you know, for instance, I had this lady ask me, well, are you going to get vaccinated? And I said, I don't think so. I'm going to wait it out. I'm still going to see what the effects are.
Just observe.
Yeah, because that's what I did during the swine flu, bro. I waited 2 years.
Yeah.
And to see what the effects were, you know. And I think the vaccine has been, like it says here, it has fallen under a lot of controversy because first it was rolled out too fast. They're putting it out way too fast. We don't know what the side effects are 100%.
Yeah.
So let's wait out a year. And I'm sorry to say it, man, but they're in the experimental phase right now. You know, they're testing this vaccine on humans, bro, to see how these people react. Now, the other thing, people, why is there so many companies trying to push out their own version of the vaccine? It's a war to get the vaccine out.
Yeah, it is. And not only that, it's to see who comes up on top making the most money out of it. As well, right?
Exactly.
That's why it's a war, because they're like, I want to make the money. Why are they gonna make the money? No, okay, Johnson & Johnson, we need to go have a boardroom meeting. Okay, let's get out a vaccine right now because there's money to be made. This could bring us up on top as a company.
That's right.
That's all it is. Who's in?
That's right.
I am.
Yeah.
Boom.
And if you can look up like a commercial, let's look up the latest commercial of Johnson and Johnson, bro. If you can look that up for me, you know, and while he's looking it up, I'm gonna say Johnson and Johnson has put out, and I don't want to get murdered for this, but they have put out commercials throughout the years to make you feel like it's okay to get hurt. It's okay to get a cut. Because you know what? Johnson & Johnson is coming forward to like help you out. You know what I mean? They're going to make you feel safe. Once you get that cut, guess what? You're putting on a Band-Aid by Johnson & Johnson. Oh my God, you got a sunburn, Johnson & Johnson. Oh my God, you fell off a tree and you broke your leg. A bandage by Johnson & Johnson. You know, their slogan, bro. Their slogan is like, here we are. Oh, look at that. Johnson & Johnson. Oh my God. So basically, these companies.
Over the past few weeks, a new virus emerged in China, in Wuhan, a coronavirus, which could be of global concern, but we can't wait.
So this is like
hold on,
this is like a year ago, right?
Over the past few weeks, a new virus emerged in China, in Wuhan, a coronavirus, which could be of global concern, but we can't wait as a company to get prepared and put all our efforts together, you know, to make sure we are ready when needed.
Is he German?
As the COVID-19 pandemic began,
there's their
Johnson
factory.
& Johnson
There's a lab.
scientists began developing a vaccine, and in less than 2 months, announced a lead investigational vaccine candidate.
This is the most important
In 2
challenging
months,
pandemic in the last 100
they come up with a
years, and that's
vaccine.
where we had to step up, we had to contribute to finding a solution for.
Can I stop this for 1 second?
We coupled our scientific
So,
expertise with
Can I say something real
I mean,
quick?
I wanted to show them a commercial of how they market their product because they want to make you feel safe. But this video also shows like, okay, Johnson & Johnson is going to be preparing a vaccine that is going to save you.
It's not only saying that, it's saying trust us.
Of course, that's what I'm
it's
saying. Yeah.
right? But what I want to explain is all these vaccines are all the same patent. They were given to all these different companies with what? Money, people. They bought the patent. It's plain and simple. They bought the patent from Bill Gates and he gave it out to all these companies and he's made billions off of this and continues to make billions.
Oh, for sure.
And now those who are pushing out the vaccines are making billions from what our government who are paying for the vaccines to give us.
And that they're basically charging us through the tax system.
Without your knowledge.
Yeah, because, for example, in Canada, the vaccines are going to be free.
It's free.
And,
no.
but they're not free. We're paying for it.
We're paying.
We're paying for this.
Yeah.
And I guess this is just their way to justify that, hey, there's a potential danger out there that is going to kill you. And we're here to make you feel safe, right? And that's the thing. Like, there's a lot more to J&J than you think. Johnson & Johnson. If you Johnson & Johnson commercial 2021. There we go. I Spot. Those ones. Those were good. Yeah. And look, I take care of you. There you go. Johnson & Johnson commercial. That maybe click on that one.
Oh, too late now.
It just went on there?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, maybe go back maybe we'll find it here.
Oh, look at that. Oh, we love each other.
Behind the mask. Ooh, that's a good one. Behind the mask. Johnson & Johnson campaign of nursing future. Okay. Right?
Let's do this one. Just the show.
Thank you, nurses. So this is all part of the marketing scheme that they're going to bombard you with, and they have been bombarding us with.
Behind this mask is a grandfather of 14.
Maximize it. Can you maximize it?
A guy who just got into college. That's why behind these masks, Johnson & Johnson scientists are working to accelerate development of a COVID-19 vaccine, drawing on decades of experience responding to public health emergencies like Ebola and HIV. For the life behind every mask, the clock.
They're actors, people. These aren't real people. Yeah, that's just pathetic. I'm so. And now what they're doing with the vaccine as well, they're starting to implement a lot of actors, oh my goodness.
A-listers? A lot of A-listers coming forward and saying that the vaccine is safe.
You know who came out first?
Who?
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yeah, right.
Did you see that one?
I saw the video of Morgan Freeman.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And you guys should look it up. It's pretty intense.
It is. And it just because everybody knows him for narrating.
Yeah.
And
he's got an amazing voice.
Exactly. So they used the perfect person. Didn't he use him for the SkyTrain? Or was going to use him for the SkyTrain?
Yeah, they were going to, but they used Seth Rogen.
Okay, but they do use him for
The point is that
I'm going to come up with this. It's because he's already known to everybody.
100%.
From technology to movies to narrating to everything. And now because he's going to be in front of you telling you to take the vaccine, you're going to feel comfortable because you're going to trust him because you trusted everything else that he's been saying and everything that he's been doing. So it's going to be easy for you to have that trust with him.
Of course, 100%. And that's the thing. They're going after your faith, your trustworthiness, your way of thinking, and your fear.
Yeah.
You know, like they want to make sure that they can make you feel like there's nothing else to fear.
Yeah.
And eventually, within 2-3 years, all of this is going to be forgotten, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody's going to be thankful and, thank you to the vaccines. Thank you to all these companies. And guess what? When you walk into that store, you're going to be like, Johnson & Johnson, talc, Johnson & Johnson, soap, Johnson & Johnson. You're just going to be more of a consumer to that product.
Because you took the vaccine.
Exactly.
Yep. But you guys got to understand, Johnson & Johnson has already been sued for deaths, already been sued for cancers, already been sued for a lot of different scenarios with their products. So if you believe that the vaccine that they have created and you want, go ahead, have it. If you believe that any of these vaccines are going to do what they say they're going to do and that they're all safe and you don't know their repercussions after a few years down the road, health-wise, go ahead, take it. It's up to you at the end of the day. But if I was you, do your research on all of these vaccines and the companies behind them. And when you see what's really behind the machine, you will run.
Yeah. And we got to just do a side note here, okay? We're not telling you to not go out there and not buy any of the products because we could get sued for defamation or all this shit that's happening out there right now.
I'm not saying that.
The misinformation, all this stuff. But some of the stuff that you said, bro, most of it
real.
is true and it's real. Yeah, people.
All the suing and
there's
everything.
a lot of people suffering from these products. Now, it's no lie that any product that you buy out there can cause harm to your body. You know, like products that you use from like bleaching your clothes to like deodorants, right? That have caused a lot of harmful health issues to a lot of healthy people. I had a friend of mine, I had a girlfriend of mine that she ended up damaging her thyroid because they told her that she was using a certain, I'm not going to say the name of it, but she was using a certain toothpaste that caused the cancer in her freaking thyroid right here. So she had to have it removed, bro. I'm not saying that it's going to cause cancer to everybody, but sure, there's certain chemicals out there that your body may not be able to handle, and they may cause harm to you.
Yeah, because they might be reacting to other chemicals that you're actually taking from other products as well.
Exactly.
So you could have that toothpaste, but that might not be the only thing that's doing it. But if you're having scope or having Listerine with that toothpaste, that could cause what's really happening.
And maybe that's what happened to her. Yeah.
Right.
And that's it. And that's the other point about, us talking about you being, diligent with your research on these vaccines. We're telling you, look up what you're allergic to. Look up what these vaccines contain. Because like Jose said, there might be something in this vaccine that you may be mixing it with something else. Maybe perhaps you're taking a certain medication, or perhaps you're already taking some antibiotics that may react with this vaccine and may fucking damage you.
Yeah, or you might have some blood disorders as well. And already they're having blood clots out there with certain vaccinations.
That's right.
Or vaccines, I should say.
That's right.
Right? So you have to look at your health history as well. Not only the medications that you take, but your health history and also your allergies. Because egg-based materials, I mean, come on, like, if you're allergic to eggs, you're going to have a reaction to that.
If you're allergic to the protein in the egg. Yeah. Like egg whites or whatever it is. Yeah. Okay, so we don't want to discourage anybody from taking the vaccine.
No, we don't want to.
It's totally up to you. Go ahead, go do it. If you want to do it, we're behind you 100%, but just do your research. Make sure and I mean we're 100% behind you, because in case you fall ill, we're here to help you.
We're trying to educate you.
Exactly. And just find out what's in it.
Yeah.
Find out, talk to your doctor, make sure you do your research. And if you're a healthy individual and you haven't caught the COVID for the past year and a half or whatever it is, then stay healthy. You don't need it.
You don't need it. No.
You're doing everything right. And you're responsible and you're mature, to continue doing what you need to do. Follow the protocols, follow the safety protocols.
And while the sun is out, people, and Bill Gates won't block it for a while, go out there, get your vitamin D naturally. It takes 2 hours a day for full body vitamin D to penetrate into your system.
Get out
sunlight.
There, get some sun if you're not allergic to it.
Yeah, because there are people that are.
There's people that are allergic to the sun, man.
They burn red, they burn.
And don't get out. And again, going back to products, there's a lot of suntan lotions and these products that people put to protect their skin.
Don't do that because it causes cancer.
A lot of these.
Yeah, get the coconut oil out. Yeah. Please look it up, people. I know people that had cancer because of using these products, all these suntan lotions and stuff. Go natural, man.
And again, it's a chemical reacting to the sun rays. So now the combination of that is causing cancer in your skin.
Exactly.
It's not actually you just going out there and enjoying the sun that is making you catch cancer. You know what I mean?
Exactly that.
And I've heard a lot of people use like natural stuff like olive oil and stuff like that. Don't use butter.
No, don't use butter.
Don't use butter.
No. Coconut oil is the best, I think. Yeah.
All right, man. So should we do another part 3, or is there anything else we gotta talk about this?
No. I
think we're good.
I think we're good. Yeah.
People, please be safe and subscribe.
Yeah.
Click on that reminder bell so you can get notifications when the next podcast is up and running.
Yeah.
And don't forget to tell people about the mind behind the curtain.
curtain. We are
It's
out.
the line behind the curtain with your hosts, Alex and Jose.
What up, y'all?
How y'all doing? Get ready, because we're going to talk about the yin and the yang.